Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at how you can beat the Extreme Z battle against or for the Otherworld Warriors edition, where you can get the Awakening medals for Paikuhan AGL and for TEQ Janemba. Now in terms of the effective category here, Otherworld Warriors is the effective category, and the effective type of units will differ between TEQ type units and int type units, depending obviously on which boss you're facing at any given time. The Extreme Z battle starts out against Paikuhan, but then it will move on to Janemba. So obviously you have to kind of balance your team if you're looking to make one team to beat all. My suggestion, honestly, is to just focus on a team that'll beat Paikuhan. Use the first 11 stages. So just go very heavily tech-sided if you can. And then, if you're facing Janemba, just try to put as many int or neutral type characters as possible. There are additional missions, of course, for beating certain stages and certain times. Now, Otherworld Warriors as a category is relatively small. There's not a lot of options here. If you don't have one of the Otherworld Warriors leads, chances are you're going to have to build a sub-team within the category. Otherworld Warriors leads, there are three. There's the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Int Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel, who will become a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Then we have the physical Frieza Final Form Angel. I do not suggest using Frieza Final Form Angel. He's physical type, he doesn't really do too much, he's not the best lead. Either go AGL SS3 Goku or go Int SS2 Angel Goku. If you don't have either of those, you will need to do a sub-team. Your best sub-team options are going to be the TEQ Goku and Vegeta Angel LR, who lead the Time Limit and Connected Hope categories, the TEQ Super Saiyan Goku Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel from the 10th anniversary, otherwise known as TEQ LR Vegito, or AGL Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel and Super Saiyan Goku Angel, otherwise known as AGL LR Gogeta from the 10th anniversary. You could try with your rivals team, or you could try maybe a Connected Hope team under Paikuhan, but realistically I think those four leads are probably your best. Either Int Goku, AGL SS3 Goku, or the TEQ Goku Vegeta exchange, or the AGL LR Goku Vegeta exchange. And then worst case scenario, TEQ Gogeta. Now, in terms of units, it is a very limited roster. We don't have a lot of options, and some options we have are just not great. For example, Frieza, who debuffs our own team. So Frieza is great for the tech phase, except for the fact that we stick him on a team with super units, and he then debuffs us. So there are some options that are unfortunately limited. There are also some options that don't integrate very well on the team. What I'm going to try and do is build a team that is relatively accessible for most players. But I want to preface this by saying that what you should be doing is building a team of whatever Pure Saiyans / Fusion / whatever you can, Earth Protecting Heroes, and then just literally try to just take a TEQ LR Vegito and have them kind of like ace the event if possible. That would be probably my top suggestion. You can see right now, this is a team I can suggest players using, but I want to preface this by saying that the Paikuhan and the Janemba and the Frieza all start to take damage quite a lot, especially in the Janemba phase from around stage 26 onwards. You need to be very careful with their placement. However, the two Int Gokus and the Strength Gogeta and the TEQ free-to-play Goku carry the load quite nicely. What I did end up doing was I did replace Paikuhan. I replaced him with the TEQ Grandpa Gohan LR from the World Tournament. He's probably a fairly accessible unit. He just does better damage than Paikuhan, and he is a better second slot, third slot unit than Paikuhan. He doesn't take damage as much, he does more damage. Paikuhan, out of all the units, just wasn't great. Janemba, worst case scenario, he still has some evasion. Frieza will take about 100k, but you can just push him off rotation or move him out of the way of attacks. And TEQ free-to-play Goku does a great job. So I think overall, I would rather you replace Paikuhan. Obviously, if you're running my team, you cannot take a TEQ a la Vegeta as your friend lead. Go and take a int SS2 Goku Angel, because once you get to that third turn against Janemba, the Gokus will transform, and then they should be able to pretty much solo Janemba from that point onwards. So as long as you can get through the first 2 turns, the Gokus will then kind of take care of the rest, which you can literally see right here, and you're good to go. Obviously, it's going to depend a little bit on some RNG, so keep that in mind. But I found that this was a fairly compromisable team. Like I said, if you can switch out Janemba though for like TEQ a la Goku and Vegeta Angel, or you can switch out Frieza for even a physical Vegeta Angel LR, or literally anything else, it's probably better for you. So don't be scared, go and do that. Int Frieza, Goku exchange, all the 10th anniversary units are going to be great here, so try and fit them into your team. I just wanted to show a situation where you can solve it without using them, because I think that just helps. But that is basically it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you need any more help. Overall, the EZAs for these units seem pretty good, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're game changing because of how limited the units are. Janemba looks really solid. I think he's probably the one I'm most excited for, because he helps push and elevate the Uncontrollable Power movie bosses team, which are like the best extreme options right now. And then we also obviously have on top of that as well the Paikuhan EZA, which I think is fairly solid as well. There are also 2 other EZAs that are part of this as well, so it's going to be very interesting to see how they do the Kaioken Goku, as well as also the other Paikuhan that also got an EZA. So yeah, let's basically take a look at it and see what's going on. Bye.